Hello there, welcome. This is Game On with Femi and the Gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info. We're here to take away your sadness and fill your hearts with gladness, because in-house there's no madness. As a team, we do have so much for you until 10 p.m. tonight. On the show this evening, well, Nigeria's Super Falcons are less than 24 hours away from a huge game against South Africa in the Women's Africa Cup of Nations. Also, the transfer window is bubbling. Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta says he wants to make even more signings. And Victor Osimhen may just have found a destination for the next set of years at club football level. Boxing fans had so much to talk about over the course of the weekend. This guy will always remind you in life that as long as you can control your fury, you will find what you seek. He had done it against Tyson Fury. He's done it against Dubois now to someone say Dubois or Dubious based on the spelling of his name. Usyk has done it again. He's unified the heavyweight division of boxing one more time. We'll take our time to eulogize him on the broadcast tonight. And there's one play money for you too. Star 347 star 880 star 3 hash. Star 347 star 880 star 3 hash. The code you can use to play, or the website www.oneplay.ng. That's www.oneplay.ng. 40,000 naira each for multiple winners. Every day we come around here for you as Femi and the Gang, and today will not be a different one. So you can start playing now. It's going to cost you only 500 naira to play. And after you're done with that, have your phone by your side, because you may just be the one who will be calling to give out the 40,000 naira to you. Welcome to Game On. The game is on. Time for that magic for you. This is the nation's number one station, News, Talk and Sports. My name is Chuma Noli, in the company of the heavyweights in this industry, the one and only Chidozie Okoro JK Overdose.
Why you want to take me where I don't know, bro? Why you want to do that?
You're not a heavyweights in this industry.
No, I'm not an heavyweight.
Sports,
I don't like
broadcasting industry.
The thing is, I'm in love. I'm not a fighter, so boxing is not for me. That's one. Two, I don't promote violence. I'm a peacemaker, so I don't like fighting. That's two. Three, if I were to be a heavyweight, maybe to be in a food competition. I love food a lot.
I like food too.
As long as they, include it in maybe the Olympics or the African Championships, I'm fine. So I hope that those listening, the organizers, can, bring food competition. I think
so. The same way we had break dancing last time, now do
exactly.
Food dancing.
Exactly. No. So how much food can you consume? I'll tell you, I'll win first prize. But anyways, it's good. The elders always say that the lion might be the king of the jungle, but that same lion knows he should not lie down where scorpions gather to eat. But anyways, it's good to be here, Chuma. A lot to talk about, a lot to dissect, and for you sick. Yeah, he wasn't sick. Delivered the punch. Said the punch he used to knock out Dubois was called Ivan. That's the name of the punch. People are now giving names to punches. That's serious stuff. But anyways, let's do it. It's game on. Of course, you already know that when a man's goat gets missing, the aroma of the neighbor's soup is always suspicious. Let's get down to business, Juma.
Might go close to that neighbor. Check.
I'm telling you,
chicken.
Now my goats, the guy they use.
But again, you spoke about the Olympics and being there. I think that you have to go through normally in life before you go to the Olympics like that in any sport. You have to go through the training process, put yourself in a good place. And the training ground for you overdose is supposed to be these competitions we see on social media where they say 5,000 naira first to finish his food.
Oh, I can't do that.
I need to judge you there first before I know your Olympic standard.
Maybe if
maybe we'll do this thing for Femi and the Guy. That's the only way I need to know that your Olympic standard.
I think so.
I'm not sure your Olympic standard yet.
No, you can ask Ashakai. He'll confirm.
You're one of a kind.
I see what you did there. Nice one.
Welcome to the show. Game on, guys. And the phone starts like right now. What do they say about ladies again? You're a gentleman, right, over those? What do they say about ladies?
Ladies first.
Thank you, sir. You don't talk and finish. So ladies first, the Super Falcons of Nigeria will be opening the show for us tonight as we build up to that semi-final clash. Yesterday on the Football Frenzy broadcast, I was saying that I think, and I did ask you to, and I'm happy many of you spoke about it. Our biggest rival in Africa, while some people said it's Ghana, some other ones accepted it's South Africa. I feel that a battle between Nigeria and South Africa any time goes beyond just what happens on the pitch. The bragging rights between the two nations, the rivalry between the two nations, the friendship the two nations also have, all of those things come into the conversation when you hear Nigeria versus South Africa. And this one tomorrow will give us a feeling of that too.
Yes,
it's a Super Falcons right now, man.
We are coming to.
The middle it goes, and Nigeria 4 goals to the good. Well, this was supposed to be a contest. It is anything but.
Because it felt like it eventually looked like a very easy game. I had to use like 2 times because the game I did like myself to Nigeria decimating Zambia by not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but by 5 goals to nil. What was supposed to be their most difficult game in the WAFCON competition for this year turned out to be the easiest game for Nigeria yet. And the team we'll be facing in the final is another Southern African nation. We may have beaten Zambia, but these other guys have shown in the past that they could be the very best on the continent, as they did in the last edition. That's why they are defending champions. It's Banyana of South Africa.
نيجيريا and Zambia كقوي من مباراة طبعا من المباريات القوية اللي راح يشاهد.
Not off the line, but an early movement. If the telling blow is struck by one of the standout defenders of the tournament so far, and it's struck emphatically. And Banyana, the defending champions, continue their quest to retain their title.
Yeah, Nigeria played on Friday. South Africa played on Saturday. And those two nations getting victories in their respective rights. And overdose, the irony around their wins was Nigeria beat a Southern African team in Zambia to get to the semis. South Africa beat a West African team in Senegal to get to the semis. Nigeria from West Africa. South Africa, of course, Southern Africa.
Yeah.
So this is payback for both regions.
Payback, and of course, a time to actually see, let's see how we have improved or how well our football has improved. I watched the game, or the highlights, I should say, between South Africa and Senegal, and I was wondering, the Senegal side, who were dominant in their first game, losing to South Africa. But then again, the South African coach, talking about Desiree Ellis, very experienced lady, and it's great to see that even without Gatlana, in the South African ranks, they've come all the way because she's the star girl, so to speak. But again, she opted out of this year's AFCON due to private reasons of her own. But again, you see that the Bayana is still waxing strong. But again, Nigeria are no customers to South Africa. I just hope that we can repeat what we did against Zambia against South Africa, because I remember going into that game, I was like, hey, Zambia, the side that beat us to bronze at the last edition, this time, can the Super Falcons actually, score goals against them? Also on the back of the fact that in the group stage, we only scored 3 against Tunisia, struggled against Botswana, didn't score against Algeria. So it was a case of me being unsettled. I know a lot of Nigerians also were unsettled owing to the fact that they struggled in the last 2 group games. But 2 minutes in, Osinachi Ohale with a header, and I'm like, okay, this is early, but maybe the Super Falcons will struggle, and then they go on to score 4 more to make it 5. That is a statement. But like one of the callers alluded to, I hope we've not scored all our goals in the competition in that game, because sometimes it does happen when you score 5 in a game and then the next game you're struggling. But I feel I saw the South Africans against Senegal. Like I said, I watched the clips. I don't think they were too spectacular talking about South Africa, even though Senegal didn't turn up. But I feel that confidence is high in the camp of the Super Falcons. So definitely tomorrow, I hope and I pray and I want the Super Falcons to stamp the authority, at least get to the final and play the winner of Morocco-Ghana.
2022 was when we last had
owing
this
to the fact that we also have not considered any goal in the tournament so far. Clean slate in all the group games, and then of course a clean slate against Zambia. That also should count for something. But again, PSG deceived us against Chelsea in that final. I don't know if the Super Falcons will deceive us, but I know Mission X is still on, and I hope that the Super Falcons, get the better of the South Africans. A clean slate against Zambia. That also they're streaming.
Yeah, we're streaming live on Facebook. Yeah, that's live on Facebook, by the way, guys.
I was wondering what's going on here? What's happening?
So you can join us live on Facebook. We're also streaming live on Facebook at this time. The Game On show. You can see why I called overdose heavyweights, because the guy Kajad really has our sister station who would say on Wazobia FM in Kajad really.
I just want to be like you, Chuma.
See, man, you believe there's money around the place.
It's not easy. I've never left Lagos, but you've been in Port Harcourt. You are so good in Port Harcourt. They say no. Bring him to Lagos, please. You know that time when you say, who is that guy that we hear in Port Harcourt? Please bring him over. Bring him over.
See why?
Bring him over.
It's like
Alexander Usyk. Let him come to Lagos, and of course, what he wants to get, he will seek. You understand? So that's why they brought you. I don't know. Maybe one day I'm going to tell fans of Femi and the Gang the story of how you too good.
So it's also going to feel like I'll say since overdose, you're so solid that since I came to Lagos, I've never seen you sick. That's why I've been punching every rival like that, because I'm not seeing you sick.
No, I've been sick, my brother. I've been sick. I even told you that, my brother, I'm sick. Please. You will not find. I think it was last month. I went there, but people definitely. One thing about sickness is it depends on how you can handle it. For some people, they break down totally. Yeah. Some people see the signs and they're like, no, my body is not telling a good story. And they attack it immediately. I think I'm more of the latter. I see the signs and I'm like, no, I don't want to go down this route. Let me just, attack it in its infancy before it spreads. So that's just the only thing. But my brother, are they sick? Forget that.
We'll be human now. Last time, be all of us.
Definitely.
Well, fans of the Super Falcons have not been sick of the team, not at all, really, because the ladies have been shining. Well, maybe not up to their optimum best, but that win against Zambia in the quarterfinals felt like he rang a bell to their intentions in this competition. And the coach of the side, Coach Justine Madugu, is one who seldom smiles, but we've been seeing a bit of smiles from him since. We don't need to see small smiles like that from the guy.
Yeah. They have played 4 games, and we have seen all the games they have also played. But like I keep saying, every game comes with a change. The approach might not be the same as to why they played the way they played in all the games that they played. And the prestige is equally there. It's an extra motivation for everybody. And so we're not looking at them as underdogs. They will be favored as defending champions. So they will be favored, like I said, as defending champions. So it's for us they took the crown from us. We want to do the same.
Alrighty, that's the man speaking about South Africa. Coach Madugu saying, hey, we want to get back that title of being called African champions at the expense of South Africa, as they did to us when they got the crown in 2022, taking it off Nigeria, who were at that time defending champions, courtesy of our success in 2018. He's already set the mark overdose. And sometimes in football, these coaches want to sound humble and say, well, let's see what we can do. But he's saying stuff like, we want to get back that title from them as they got from us.
I think, for me personally, I want to say, when he didn't talk about revenge against Zambia, they got the job done. Now he's talking about revenge against South Africa. will that come back to haunt us? Because sometimes this thing is just basic psychology.
Yeah.
You want to face a team, you're saying we want to do to them because they took the title from us. You might end up not doing it. But if you say, you just want to go out there and play your game, there's something about having revenge at the back of your mind. And somehow that makes you not make the right decision on some occasions. I don't know if this one is going to be it, because the last time we faced Zambia, they beat us. When we wanted to face Zambia in the quarterfinals, I heard Justin Madiku say, "Oh, we are not out for revenge. It's not all about what they did to us the last time. We just want to play our game and score goals." And they played well. Now, maybe it's overconfidence. Maybe it's an air of arrogance. He's now saying last time they denied us of the title, so want to get back at them. Maybe, just maybe, might come back to haunt us. Because at the end of the day, when you're going into a battle with somebody, you don't want to actually put revenge as the first thing. Sometimes it works, or maybe I should say most times. But then again, how confident are you of getting that revenge? Especially when you know that the other person you're playing has beat you before. You just want to focus on making something work, and that is getting the right formation to score goals as well as to defend. Can they do it? Yes, they can, but they shouldn't get too carried away. I feel, and this is me being realistic, that 5-0 win over Zambia has just brought about an air of arrogance or confidence that really will now want to make the Super Eagles overlook the threats that South Africa possess. This is me just being serious. And if that happens, it might come back to haunt us. So let's just go out there. Let's not even worry whether they took the championship from us in 2022. Let's go out there, stick to the game plan, score early like they did against Zambia, and who knows, we might just be able to beat them. And then at that point, you can now say, okay, this and this and this were what worked for us in order for us to actually have won the game. But when you come out sounding, oh, they took the title from us and want to get back at them, it's not always the case in some instances.
Funny reality, or isn't it? Because the two nations have their own fair share of reasons to be motivated from that revenge angle, if we're going to go with that one, like you said. Qualifying for the Olympics in Paris 2024, it was Nigeria or South Africa. Nigeria stopped South Africa as we qualified for the Olympics.
Exactly.
So you see how funny it is. There's been the back and forth between the two nations over the years. And in 2018, Nigeria met South Africa in the final of this competition, and we're the better of the two sides.
Motlalo, and South Africa certainly have failed, and Nigeria are the 9th champions in this competition. History for Nigeria, 9 times champions, and the very first time an expatriate coach has picked them to win the title. Thomas Denabi has picked this trophy, and it was Motlalo with this miss. Tochuku saves again.
Yeah, that was in 2018. South Africa and Nigeria in the final. The Super Falcons beat Banyana. By 2022, Nigeria could not get to the final because Morocco stopped us in the semis. And then South Africa beat Morocco in the final to win the title. By 2024, Nigeria stopped South Africa from qualifying for the women's football competition of the Olympics, as we got the ticket at their expense. And now, 2025, it's Nigeria against South Africa in the semi-final fixture of WAFCON 2024, happening this year, by the way. Only last year overdose. Early last year, January, February last year, there was Nigeria versus South Africa, Super Eagles level now, men's football, semi-finals too then.
Penalties.
Yeah, that one had to go
Senior man scoring the winning goal.
Crazy stuff. So the rivalry between the two nations has been building and brewing over the years. We'll come back from a commercial break and open the phone lines to find out from you what you're expecting from this match tomorrow, because by this time tomorrow, the game may be over. Even if it went into penalty kicks, it should be wrapping up around this time tomorrow, okay?
Preparation will be today. So we haven't really started preparing on the field, but we started preparing off the field already. One day in between is not a lot, but you've done a lot of work beforehand. So you just try to touch up on certain things.
That's the coach of South Africa. There's Ellis talking about the fact that they really want to catch up on things ahead of Nigeria's game.
Save, invest, save, Wait, how do you guys find this money? Is it not someone that is settled that will have money to save and invest? And even if I manage to invest or save, the interest rates are so low. And one can lose money in all these crypto, NFT, blockchain, and so on.
Introducing Fund 724. It's a simple solution to all your money goals. With as low as 1,000 naira or that urgent 2K in your pocket, you can start saving with Fund 724 and earn solid returns on your investment. And you can withdraw your money from your account for free. Anytime you like, just dial *724# on your mobile phone and follow the prompts.
Oh, so no need to download an app or join a long queue, huh?
Dial *724# now to get started. Fund 724 is available 24/7. Guarantee Trust Fund Managers is a subsidiary of Guarantee Trust Holding Company PLC and regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission.
Hi, this is Nene from the boat safety team. You can't see us, but we're right here with you on every boat ride. To your left is the ride insurance team. We insure your ride as soon as your trip starts. To your right is the record audio team. We keep a recording of your trip for 24 hours in case you need it later. And behind you is the customer support team, ready to chat 24/7. We're the boat safety team, by your side on every ride.
Madam, I beg, bring one cold can of Malta Guinness.
I beg, make am two. Quick, before driver move.
Oya, take. One na 600 naira. So na 1,200 for the two.
Yes, so Malta Guinness is now 600 naira. Now you get the same refreshing, nourishing, rich premium Malta Guinness for just 600 naira. Available at stores near you. Malta Guinness, here for every kind of you.
What you're about to taste is so hot, it's got basket mouth singing.
Mini Ninja Pepe flavor. Yeah. Mini Ninja Pepe flavor. Chris. Heat.
Mini Ninja flavor. Nothing brings the heat like the bold taste of Mini Me Noodles Ninja Pepper flavor. Try it today and see for yourself. Mini Me Noodles Ninja Pepper flavor. Slap it like it's hot.
Now so I did on my own. Now a message enter my phone. Fiam. I can't click am. Fiam. Now so my money for account go. Fiam. Hey. If to say na Airtel you dey use, them for first alert you before you click am. Airtel they identify spammers, then alert them customers with AI powered service to make sure say you no fall mugu for wuruwuru scam messages. No charges, no subscription needed. Me self they go join Airtel. Fiam.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
My ions, please, can't get enough. My ions, please, give it to me now, now. It go rehydrate you, yeah. Replenish your ions with Pocari Sweat. Rehydrate you faster, easy we observe. Pocari Sweat, give me some more. Pocari Sweat. Start your day and have a good time. Oh, where you need to have the break time. Kivo Crema. It's not tea, but Margarita. Kivo Crema. Kivo Crema.
Oh yeah, pay your money from the back. I beg, I don't get change, oh.
Conductor, take the money.
When I don't come again. Where I won't find change for this big money now?
Okay, just take the money.
Auntie, I don't get change, oh. If you know say you don't get change, you better come down now.
Calm down, boss. No need for change. I go pay for everybody inside this bus. Plus you and the driver, sir.
Cash, madam. You get money, oh.
No be so. I just want to share the goodness. In fact, soft drink. Bring one Malta Guinness for everybody.
It's always a good time to share goodness and spread positivity. Malta Guinness. Enjoy a world of good.
In the kitchen game, there are players and then Agba ballers. MVP, Player of the Year, 10-0, no rival. Become an Agba baller with the new improved Maggi chicken flavor, made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric to bring out your top game in the kitchen. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, my game changer.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Your number one station.
Your number one talk station.
You get a daily dose of news trends.
Crisis averted in aviation sector after aggrieved unions suspend strike.
Intense conversation.
She's among the ICPC board members. What has she experienced in life? 20 years old, a girl. She is there because she has levels.
Sports
and news to keep you updated
All day and every day.
Join the conversation on your number one talk station.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
Let's talk.
Hi, my name is Tony Payne, player of the Super Falcons and Sevilla FC. Please keep listening to Femi and the Gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Feel the magic in the air.
Also hop on our presentation bike and give you exciting stuff that you like, because here we don't mind having to add an extra spike just to leave you with a positive psych on this station that never goes on strike. We have Femi and the Gang on Nigeria Info. Chuma Noli in here with Overdose. Chidozie Okoroji in the building too with me. And you there too, because you just completely circle for us like that. You know why Chelsea won the UEFA Europa Conference League, Overdose? Because they wanted to complete the European trophy cycle, circumference. So they went to Conference League to win too. They had won the Champions League, they had won Europa League, they had won Super Cup. They did that one, circumference, they don't complete them.
You see why I was here on Saturday and somebody said they wanted to feature you in their song.
This
is the reason why. Say please, Chuma, you're so good. Come and collaborate. Let's do a song together. I was here on Saturday. No. And the guy still disturbed me again with a message, say overdose. Wow. In case Chuma didn't see my previous message, please remind him, which is why I'm now reminding you. Wherever you are, if you are listening, I've reminded him again. Oh. Please, Chuma, you need to. You see, you want to do a song with him. Meanwhile, you are an unsung hero. But don't worry, it's all part of the plan. No problem.
I'm so elated that we're related. This your healing is not belated, though. You're telling me. Welcome back to the show. Game on, a mixed blend of everything. You want to have the best of Proverbs. The guys in here, the Don himself. You want to get the rhymes and wordplay. We're together on that one too. And you want to get the information as it excites you. We're here. You want to get money. We're here too. I wouldn't forget that part. *347 *880 *3 hash is how you can play one play to have access to the cash that we have for you today. 40,000 naira each to different winners. We do that every other time. Yesterday was a lucky day for several persons. Today can be a lucky day for you too. You need to spend only 500 naira, at least 500 naira for each entry of yours, to put yourself in a place where you stand a chance of getting the cash. *347 *880 *3 hash. The code you can use to play. Just go with the Nigeria Info option or www.oneplay.ng. That's www.oneplay.ng. Yeah, good luck to you in advance. Please have your phone not too far away from you after you're done playing, because we will be calling the winner live on air. All right, winners normally we call live on air. Tonight will not be a different night from that reality. Nigeria, South Africa. Before we go to transfer stories, still to come on the show, by the way, for you tonight. We are speaking about Nigeria Super Falcons first, because in Pidgin, you like to say before we come out, make we see what's in the happen for our domot. So that's why we've not left our domot first. We just want to stay around and talk about our number one women's national team, number one in Africa according to the FIFA rankings as well too. But if you're a fan of transfer stories, we're going to go to that. We'll get to boxing to Usyk and Dubois, that battle that we had a few days back, and we will have results of club friendlies for you too. And there was a final of something big here in Lagos, the Co International Cup. We have that for you as well. So stay with us, guys. You'll catch the phone. Right now is Nigeria, South Africa. What are your expectations for that game? The rivalry between the two nations goes beyond football. It's music. It's movies. It's everything. It's even politics overdose. And that's why we had the issues in 1996. Because our president then, General Sani Abacha, had his own fair share of issues with the South African leadership. Nelson Mandela was the president then. So he stopped the Super Eagles from going to AFCON 1996. As a result of that, South Africa won that Nations Cup, and Nigeria were banned from taking part, or was banned from taking part in the next edition in 1998 by CAF. So we missed 2 editions of the Africa Cup of Nations at the peak of our golden generation. And that golden generation was so good that despite missing AFCON 1996 and 98, when they returned after a 6-year absence, they still got to the final in 2000.
Even after they were banned from the 96 Nations Cup, they still went on to win gold at the Atlanta 1996 Olympics. They were at their peak.
Yeah.
And that's why they picked up gold medal.
Yeah.
So when you're at your peak, you can pick. Oh, see, Chuma, anyway, let me not expatiate.
You may motivate me, Ajay. Ajay, you may motivate me. But you know, beyond the jokes, people have said till date, and it's sad that life is how it is. We cannot find out. People have said till date from a Nigerian POV that if the Super Eagles were in that 1996 AFCON, that we would have won back-to-back AFCONs, and that South Africa, whose only Nations Cup triumph till date was in 96, that we would have won it at their expense. But we'll never know really, because you know when your guy Kanye West said, everybody said, what would I say if I didn't win the Grammy? I guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know. Yeah.
So I guess we'll never know if Nigeria were in 1996.
Like, he really trended. But again, I mean, I remember South Africa on home soil. They actually, won that, Nations Cup.
Yes,
we're
sir.
fresh off of the 1994 Nations Cup. We're supposed to actually defend
the
that trophy.
title, yeah, as big boys that year.
But of course, the late Sani Abacha said, "No way, we are not going anywhere." So it was sad, unfortunate. But again, I mean, if we had played in that Nations Cup, I'm very sure we'll have gone all the way to the final. Even beat South Africa, because you look at the South African team. Benny McCarthy, Sean Bartlett, they were no match for Nigeria at that time, because Nigeria had talent. We had players who were very good individually and collectively, like the Atlanta 1996 Olympic showed. Imagine going 3-0 down against Brazil and still coming back to win. That's magic, to be honest.
I know. I get your confidence. We're coming to the phone lines, by the way, to get your thoughts. But I'm just going to respond to those. I know that because of the talent we had in Nigeria, then he's very arrogant with his words, in quotes. I imagine if I were to be from South Africa now, hear him say all those things, I'd be like, so because you thought you had so many great talents in Nigeria, then you decided to shun Bartlett. So that's why you're saying you're not respecting Sean Bartlett. You decided to shun Bartlett and his teammates. You know that South Africa also had a golden generation then too.
Let's just go to the phone lines.
I beg, let's just go to the phone lines. But the last time we saw Nigeria play South Africa in the semi-finals of a Nations Cup, male or female, for men or women, it was in early 2024, and the game had to go into penalty kicks.
Down with one round of kicks to go. These Foxes from a couple of steps away against Williams sends Nigeria into the final at the expense of South Africa. Staggering, stirring, stellar scenes from the Super Eagles. Iheanacho celebrates. It's the subs that have done the work, but Nwabali will be celebrated for his scintillating performance in goal.
Yeah, Nigeria beat South Africa through penalty kicks. That game actually wasn't funny. Somebody died in Lagos, if not more, from high blood pressure, because Nigeria thought they had even doubled the advantage, and then the referee had to call things back. South Africa went on to score a goal. It was Even Stevens. The pressure around the game was crazy for some people to control. Are we going to have that kind of game tomorrow? Well, we're opening the phone lines now to get your thoughts. What do you expect from that match involving Nigeria and South Africa tomorrow? The Super Falcons trying to get their title again. That's what we see it as. Mission X, their priority now. On the other hand, South Africa want to, for the first time in their history, win back-to-back Women's Africa Cup of Nations titles. What do you say ahead of that one? You can dial 0201-277-0993. That's 0201-277-0993.
You said they decided to shun Bartlett.
Yeah.
But the whole world was paying attention.
Sean, sir.
Yeah. Which brings me to the question.
Don't mention.
If I give a policeman money for saluting me, did I just pay attention?
Okay, yeah. Like you paid him, and he now Sean, sir. Pay attention. Depends.
Let's go to the phone line.
If it's 10 naira, you paid him. No one else to the phone line to hear from you. This is Game On with Femi and the Gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info. And hey, the excitement is getting to higher levels right now. How are you doing? Welcome.
Journalistic human Nono and over these.
Yes, so good evening.
Hi.
Yeah, Peter Bonds from Shangotedo.
Welcome, Peter Bonds. You got your gifts, right?
First and foremost, let me say it was last week, Monday, both of you guys were on board, and today you're on board. I must say thank you very much. I've come to pick my consignment this afternoon.
Oh, nice.
So I must say thank you, and I'm cruising with it as I'm listening to you guys.
Enjoyment, man.
Yes.
Enjoyment, minister.
I must say thank you, Nigeria Info, and to you guys once more. And you continue to grow from strength to strength in all that you do. Quickly, on Super Falcons.
Yes.
I've been following Super Falcons, and I want to say we have tomorrow's game is going to be a dicey one as I looked at Zambia, but I want to wish them all the best. Considering 2018, we went to the finals, it was on penalty shootout under Denebi. The same round, the World Drum again, we could not scale through in 2022. Then here we are in 2025, preceding for 2024, and see the way they've moved. Even I never gave them the chance to score that margin of 5-0. I was looking at it, maybe 1-0, 2-1.
Yeah.
But South Africa, look at the way they went through Ghana. Senegal.
Yeah,
penalty shootout.
Yeah.
You understand, to tell you. So I want to wish Super Falcons all the best, and I say all the best. They should take it easy the way they played Zambia in that same format and study these girls. Kudos, Super Falcons. Thank you once more.
Thank you so much, man. Peter Bonds, thank you for your call. Nice to hear from you on the show tonight. I'm having even more lines blinking in front of me, and things just seem to be hanging around the place. But I can pick this one now. Hi, how are you doing? Good evening. Call me back if you can, Biko. Sorry. Izzo, just come through here and help me out. It's looking like I've forgotten something that I'm supposed to click all of a sudden, because these other lines blinking but not responding to me as to being able to accept the calls. Right? You notice that it's not it's supposed to just give me an ability to now pick the calls. There's nothing, right? Yes, I'm correct. Okay. Perhaps it's a glitch. Okay. I'll just go to the WhatsApp portal now to read your comments, as Overdose helps me just sort out that glitch via the phone line so we can pick more of your calls. Good evening. Nigeria, please, your number. Please call again. Okay. Here's the number you can use to speak to us. 0201-277-0993. That's 0201-277-0993. What are your expectations for the game involving Nigeria and South Africa tomorrow night? Good evening, Chuma and Overdose. I want to wish the Super Falcons Mission X all the best tomorrow again. Thank you for this. Is there a name attached to the message? Moyo from Igondo. Moyo, thank you so much for your thoughts. Good evening, Chuma and Overdose. I'm Mario from Bagada. Okay, nice one, Mario. Mario speaking about basketball. Yeah, conversation we had earlier. Lovely, Mario. Thank you. Speaking about the fact that Donovan Mitchell engaging Coco Jones was a very sweet feeling, really, and it's a good thing for them. It is a good thing. I'll be able to read out more of your thoughts. For now, let me just focus on the Super Falcons. I think I'll come back to that message of yours and take my time to read that out from a basketballing POV. So while I was hanging, I think I can just do this one. Thanks, sir. Don't stress yourself anymore. Thank you, bro. Hello, welcome. How are you doing? Good evening.
Good evening,
yes, you're live on Game On. Over
how you doing? What's going on?
Yes, this is Ibrahim calling from Epe.
Welcome, Ibrahim.
Thank you, sir. I want to wish my Super Falcons the best of luck. They should just take it easy the way they take it easy with Zambia.
Okay.
I knew that South Africa, for now, their female football is going faster in Africa. But I wish my Super Falcons will overcome them by tomorrow by the grace of God. Kudos to you guys. You are doing very well.
Thank you so much.
Getting you there better than Epe.
Oh, nice.
I wish you all the best.
The signals are good for you. All right. Thank you so much. We appreciate you calling all the way from Ekpe. Nice to have your say on the show. More calls. Nigeria, South Africa. What are you looking forward to? Hello?
Yeah, Chumali.
Yes, welcome.
Chuma. Man,
I greet you. For those who saying hi to.
Each time I listen to you on radio, I feel relaxed.
We appreciate your kind words.
There's no green bottle by the side.
This man.
Green bottle. What do you want to do? Do you want to be the rub of the green?
I did tell you.
Overdose. I know you understand what I'm saying.
I know. The land is green, my brother.
You can't be listening to Nigerian info and without having even now white Scotch.
I know, right?
On your body side.
That just gives you the green light.
Not in your head.
Especially with the hustle and bustle of the day.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
Welcome.
You guys. There's no amount of English that can qualify you guys. Nigerian info just got everything about you guys are just one.
Thank you so much.
I give you guys number one, okay?
Thank you. God
Nigerian
bless you.
info is number one. you guys are on top of everything. I just thank the leadership of you guys.
The team, the company.
That's doing good.
Thank you.
Femi Bond, that is my man. And
very correct man,
him, I will surely give him a bottle of champagne.
He deserves that and more actually. True. I support you.
In fact, he's a great man. I just like what he did. Those days we used to say, how will what's his name again? When we used to have the old guys on board,
so Emmanuel Leighton, Olisa Chukuma, Kelechi Nkoro, how do Femi Daniels put together this team?
How do we replicate? How do we replicate those guys? But we thank God today, we have you guys surplus. In fact, we have females among you guys who are doing very, very well.
Yeah. Thank you.
God bless you guys.
At this rate, I'll just go buy car. And then they say, pay me the money. I say, no, this guy don't hail us. So give us the car free. The way this guy's hailing us, just give us the car free. Thank you for your message. Thank you.
It's good you talk from your heart, okay? It is what is in your heart you speak out, and just say the way it is, and nothing like that, So just have to say the way
That's
it is.
heart to heart.
Not, you can't dilute it. It's raw. It's the way it is. Just point out,
God bless you. You're looking forward to tomorrow, I can imagine. Do you have any scoreline on your mind? Nigeria, South Africa?
Our Super Falcons.
Yes, sir.
See, they would not bow down to South Africa. They won't. In fact, South Africa will bow to us.
Wow.
Let me leave it that way.
Okay.
The scoreline will tell.
Scoreline will tell. Thank you so much.
From Lekki. God bless you.
Fantastic.
Right,
nice to hear from you from Lekki. God bless you. Thank you for your kind words again. On WhatsApp, you're also speaking. This one from Samson Fred from Aja says, it will be Nigeria beating South Africa by 3-1. Thank you, Samson. Super Falcons of Nigeria 3-1 against South Africa. This is from Ojonimi James from Lafia in Nasarawa State. Wow, all the way from Nasarawa State. Thank you for your message too. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yuma.
Yes. Good evening.
Hello, Vados.
Hi. How are you?
My salute to you.
We salute you too.
When is the match starting tomorrow?
5 p.m. We'll be here, by the way. We're going to be running live commentary on Nigeria Info for you tomorrow. So the game starts by 5 p.m.
Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you. I wish Nigeria win the game.
I can imagine.
In fact, I want them to be calm. They should not rush. They should play it with intelligence. I wish them well. I don't want panic.
Right.
Because Nigeria ball used to give one high blood pressure.
Don't worry. You'll be fine on this.
Okay, thank you. God bless you all.
God bless you too. Thank you for your call. Nice to hear from you. Still to come on Game On tonight with Chuman of Ados.
Yes, to think that Ihezuo is our highest goal scorer with 3 goals at the tournament. I think she's the only person who's gotten 3 goals. Esther Koronko 1, Risola Babajide 1. Of course, you also have Demain with 1 and Ijami Lucy. Not forgetting Ohali as well. So, I hope she gets to score tomorrow. Ihezuo.
Right, more goals. We need as many as possible to dominate our rivals on the continent. Hi.
Hello, Tuma.
Yes, so please turn off your radio. Biko, Ejo, Abeg, Mbok.
You can hear me now.
I'll speak all the languages for you now. Yes, we can hear you. Good evening.
Good evening, you and Overdose. Good evening.
I hail you, my brother. Good evening to you.
Yeah, Naji calling from media.
Oh, nice, Naji. Welcome.
Yeah, this our female this Falcon, this their league and this Nations Cup. I don't understand because it's taking time for them to play. Is that how they fix it? We are watching. We want to know because we are not getting this thing as it is. Yes, so they are.
Wait, how do you mean? How do you mean?
What I'm saying is that it's taking time before they play.
No, it's rest day now.
They have to rest now, my brother. Let them rest now. Abba. If you walk, you know they rest.
We want to know the time they are playing, and they are playing tomorrow now because that South Africa match is going to be tough. 5 o'clock.
Yes.
That match is going to be tough. Let them be very careful. Let them be very careful.
Right.
Because I know South Africa, they make it by all means to make sure they beat our Falcon, but it will not work like that. So let them be careful because that match is going to be tough.
All right.
It's going to be tough.
Please, thank you very much. God bless you, people.
God bless you too. Yeah.
Yeah,
says
he said it's going to be tough, even as they play on the tough.
On the fantastic tough, I think.
Yeah, but it still be tough.
Still will be tough. Phone line still blinking, but time is feeling like it's sinking now, and we need to keep talking because my mouth and overdoses is not stinking. So we need to keep talk. Because we need to stir up your thinking.
Even the studio is not sinking.
Enough of the jokes, Chuma. Yes. I'll see you here with Overdose. It's a Game On show where Femi and the gang got Nigeria info. We have a commercial break in just about 3 minutes' time. But to lay the foundation for what's to come on the other side of the show, Victor Osimhen, what's up with him? And potential move from Napoli to another territory. We'll have our guy Buchiano Kalalaba join us in the studio from 8:30 to give us a genuine insight. He'll be here with Iron Overdose to give us an insight into the latest from Victor Osimhen's camp. I'm sure you are keen to know what's happening. Who's gotten all the insight to be sharing that with us.
Yep.
Also, we'll talk about other transfer stories. Overdose's Manchester United. How far with them? What's up with Arsenal? What's up with the other big teams in Europe? What are they doing as to signing players? There have been, I should say, pre-season friendlies already. Manchester United played one over the weekend. How did they play? We'll get to that for you. And boxing fans, to this battle to unify the heavyweight division in the sport, give us another round of an exciting contest a few days back. Usyk took on Dubois, who came out tops. We have you covered on that too. All of those things to you come on Game On with Femi and the gang tonight. Also, money to give out to you before we leave here by 10 p.m. Star 347, star 880, star 3 hash, the code you can use to play. That's star 347, star 880, star 3 hash. Or the website, www.oneplay.ng. That's www.oneplay.ng. Please, when you play, ensure you have your phone sounding out. So if we call you, you don't miss that blessing of yours, because we'll be calling winners live on air as we do every time we come around here. This is how South Africa got to the semi-finals, by the way. They beat Ghana by 2-0 in their first game, and then played out a 1-1 draw, surprisingly, against Tanzania before running out 4-0 victors over Mali. In the quarterfinals, wasn't that easy like we told you. They had to go into penalty kicks to eliminate Senegal. For Nigeria, we won 2 out of 3 games in the group stage. First victory 3-0 against Tunisia, 1-0 against Botswana, and a 0-0 draw over Algeria, or against Algeria. Then we went on to the quarterfinals and beat Zambia by 4-0. What that means is Nigeria, 5-0, pardon me. Nigeria has scored 9 goals in this tournament and has conceded none so far. South Africa have conceded 1 goal in the tournament. That was the one against Tanzania, but have scored 6 goals in open play. 6 goals in open play, 1 goal conceded. We'll find out tomorrow who wins. Here's more information for you from One Play. We'll be back shortly.
For daily winnings is now over 150,000 naira. Just go to oneplay.ng or dial star 347 star 880 star 3 hash. Play with as little as 500 naira, and in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. The more you play, the better your chances of winning every day on the Morning Crossfire, WhatsApp Lagos, and Game On shows on weekdays, and the Football Frenzy shows on weekends. But that's not all. Every Friday, there will be a 500,000 naira jackpot. Playing during the week automatically qualifies you for the weekly jackpot. Your chances of winning are the same whether you play on oneplay.ng or dial star 347 star 880 star 3 hash. Remember to play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18. OnePlay is a registered trademark under Lashon Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission. Cup of Nation 2024 in 2025 is here, where power meets passion and history is made. Get ready for the ultimate showdown in Morocco, where African teams will battle it out for glory, greatness, and goals. From dazzling goals to heart-stopping action.
So we're saying where? And she squares the ball in! They had been waiting for this moment, and the lady whose name we have mentioned more often than not.
The continent's best female footballers battle for glory. And this time, we'll be right back. What can your bank do for you?
Meet Jane,
25 years old. She's been having troubles acquiring a loan from her bank.
This is not okay at all. I've been on this queue forever, and you're saying I should fill another form. What's going on?
What can your bank do for you? Meet Frank, 27 years old, held up in traffic and making fruitless transactions.
Mama, I have sent the airtime, even the electricity charges. I don't know why it's so difficult making this payment.
Introducing Safri, a lifestyle digital bank that's designed just for you. With one click, you can make easy and fast payment transactions, pay bills, and even acquire easy loans. Hurry and download the Safri app on your Play Store. Visit safrisafri.com for more information. Safri, borderless banking.
All right, class, settle down. Today, let's talk about how you started your day.
We got dressed and had pancakes with John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate for breakfast.
My mom makes John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate for us too.
My mom calls it instant goodness. My sister and I always put it inside our pap. It's so yummy.
John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate is a chocolate drink made of rich cocoa, milk, and sugar. Available nationwide in stores. John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate. Enjoy instant goodness.
Hey guys, there's great food, amazing people, lively music. Yeah, but the vibe is missing.
I know what this party needs. Bartender, it's time for Seagram's Imperial Black Whiskey.
Okay, sir.
Guys, this is the vibe of Niger. Cheers! Every celebration needs an Imperial Black Whiskey. Seagram's Imperial Black Whiskey celebrates the vibe of Niger. Not for pregnant women and persons under the age of 18. Drink responsibly.
Okay, so this is your total. Do you need anything else?
Yeah, I would like to pay for the person at the back. In fact, add 1 pack of Malta Guinness.
Guy, I won't give you my number. Why are you paying for me?
I just feel like doing good. I don't need a reason to share goodness.
Goodness is not just an expression, it's a way of life. So share the goodness with someone today.
Bro, one for me too, Abby.
Yes, so 1 cold Malta Guinness for you too.
Malta Guinness. Enjoy a world of good.
Looking for ways to save your data? It starts with your apps. Deleting unused apps helps, but there is more. Most apps have data saver modes. Activate them to control data usage. You can also go to settings to turn off auto updates. Lastly, close unused apps to save data when you ain't using your apps. These changes can make a big difference. For more information, visit your mobile operator's website or consumer.ncc.gov.ng for more helpful tips. Stay connected and enjoy smarter data usage. This message is brought to you by the Association of Telecom Operators and Nigerian Communications Commission.
Little body, big moves. Little brain, big learning. Your little child is eager to do big things. Every sachet of Cerelac Junior comes with the nutrition they need: natural grains, protein, and iron to support their physical growth, learning, and development. So you can fully enjoy your little one's big moments of growth.
I don't know, man. These days, all you hear is save, invest, save, invest. Wait, how do you guys find this money? Is it not someone that is settled that will have money to save and invest? And even if I manage to invest or save, the interest rates are so low. And one can lose money in all these crypto, NFT, blockchain, and so on.
Introducing Fund 724. It's a simple solution to all your money goals. With as low as 1,000 Naira or that urgent 2K in your pocket, you can start saving with Fund 724 and earn solid returns on your investment. And you can withdraw your money from your account for free. Anytime you like, just dial *724# on your mobile phone and follow the prompts.
Oh, so no need to download an app or join a long queue, huh?
Dial *724# now to get started. Fund 724 is available 24/7. Guarantee Trust Fund Managers is a subsidiary of Guarantee Trust Holding Company PLC and regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission.
Mr. Teacher, please, what happens when children come to school? How is it that they leave home very neat and return looking so different?
Non-stop action, ma. All the learning and sports burn energy. So those sweat stains, dirty uniforms and shoes, they show that your kid has been very active.
Now, wow.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Hi, this is Nene from the boat safety team. You can't see us, but we're right here with you on every boat ride. To your your left is the ride insurance team. We insure your ride as soon as your trip starts. To your right is the record audio team. We keep a recording of your trip for 24 hours in case you need it later. And behind you is the customer support team, ready to chat 24/7. We're the boat safety team, by your side on every ride.
My ions, please, can't get enough. My ions, please, give it to me now, now. It gon' rehydrate you, yeah, yeah. Replenish your ions with Pocari Sweat. Rehydrate you faster, easy we observe. Pocari Sweat, give me some more. Pocari Sweat.
This is not just a debate. It's a battle of minds, a clash of brilliance, a war of words, and only one champion. One true champion will rise. The regional champions are ready. The stage is set, the stakes higher than ever before. Catch the I Beg to Differ National Finals live on all Nigeria Info FM and Kids FM stations nationwide. It's intellect, it's passion, it's the future in action. Debate redefined. The IBTD National Tournament begins August 11th, 2025. Only on Nigeria Info FM and Kids FM nationwide. For sponsorship, call 0805-581-5844 or email ibegtodiffer@nigeriainfo.fm. I Beg to Differ, the Tournament of Champions.
What you're about to taste is so hot, it's got basket mouth singing.
Mini Ninja Pepe flavor. Yeah. Mini Ninja Pepe flavor. Chris. Heat.
Mini me, Ninja flavor.
Nothing brings the heat like the bold taste of Mini Me Noodles Naija Pepper flavor. Try it today and see for yourself. Mini Me Noodles Naija Pepper flavor. Slap it like it's hot.
See, everybody with him own wahala. Every day comes with its own version of challenges. And you have to be ready to face them, because only then can you move on to the next. That's why I never miss my breakfast. Scratch that. My peak breakfast, with the nutrients and energy I need to face each day, one challenge at a time.
Every day is a good day to power on with a peak breakfast. Have you had your
Peak. Reach for your peak.
Hey, rewards to Dolanda! When I buy airtime and data on any network,
I get up to 10% cash back.
I pay my NEPA, DSTV, or StarTimes and call
3% cash back.
Now so, smart cash back, don't get reloaded.
And they load my wallet.
Hey, it's the Smart Cash Cashback Reloaded. Top up airtime or data on any network and get up to 10% cashback. Or pay your electricity or cable TV bill and get 3% cashback sharply. Only on Smart Cash. No door yourself. Download the Smart Cash app or dial *939# to start today. Terms and conditions, deja.
Success is like a big mansion. You only see the magnificent edifice, not the strong foundation that holds it. Likewise, in the world of e-payments, you only see transactions done and funds remitted. But who pioneered these financial technology solutions? Well, you knew it as ValueCard, now Unified Payments, Nigeria's premier financial technology service provider. Yes, it starts here. Find out more at www.up-ng.com.
Unified Payments. Unifying businesses for people.
Life can be anything, but make yours a party that never stops. With Desperados, the beer with a Latin vibe. Vibe out, let loose, and turn the heat all the way up. Because with Desperados, the party is wherever you want it to be.
Grab a Desperados and ignite your party spirit. Desperados, beer with a Latin vibe. Enjoy responsibly. Not for sale to persons under the age of 18.
Finally,
Finally what?
I've been trying to reach your phone for days.
Oh, so sorry. Telecommunication services have been very poor in my area lately. Some hoodlums vandalized the telecoms masts around here.
They tried it in my area, but guess what? Our people now protect the mast as if our lives depend on it.
Wise move. I must tell my husband to raise the issue at our community meeting so that we too can protect all our telecom masts.
Exactly. You see, when telecom masts and fiber cables are destroyed, every area of our life, from education to healthcare to banking operations and the entire economy, is affected. Vandalizing telecommunications infrastructure harms everyone. Dial 622 from any network or send an email to protect@ncc.gov.ng to report suspected cases of vandalism. This message is brought to you by mobile network operators and towercos in collaboration with the Nigerian Communications Commission.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, it's game on.
Feel the magic in the air. Feel the magic in the air. Feel the magic in the
Magic system. Everyone, shout
So we're back. This is 99.3 Nigeria Info. We have the ability to give you sporting stability. That's a certainty, is not a probability, or is it? We're Femi and the gang. Get ready for even more fun on these next 90 minutes of the broadcast, brought to you by the nation's premier sports team on radio. And we're having fun with you on this one. Your thoughts still do matter to us. You can drop them via the WhatsApp portal or using X at Nigeria Info FM. And we'll be picking your calls as we progress. We've spoken about Nigeria's Super Falcons and what we expect from them ahead of the fixture against South Africa. Later, I'll read even more comments of yours that have poured in via social media. For now, no, we need to keep it going. My name is Chuma Noli. I'm here with Overdose. And we have a fine gentleman who's joined us in the studio at this time. So I'm hoping that he's seated on the right MIC, by the way. Buchiolo Kalalaba, the head of our team, Football Republic team on our sister station, Wazobia FM. What's up, Laba?
I said I'm equally well to Is this my
working? It's working well, yeah.
Because I didn't hear myself.
It's fine. We can read that for you, no way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like, say to Kata where they hear the bars. Where they hear the bars is sweet. You go make people like say they talk well. Maybe like say they record music.
I tell you.
Like, okay, I think it's better now. Oh, no, they set on set with different mics.
Yeah, I learned that thing from Femi Obong Daniel.
No, is it for all studios?
It should be too, because every mic has its own.
I don't know. I don't know.
Every headphone has its own. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I just found out recently too myself.
I'm going to need to teach me. But Chuma, good evening. It's a pleasure to be here. Every time I come here, it reminds me of back then memories, but it's good to be right here on Nigeria Info. If I speak the English, I speak the Pidgin, they would confuse me, Sha. But I'm going to mix them.
I love both, really.
I'm going to mix them. Don't worry.
Still to come on the show tonight, we'll give you at this time the latest transfer stories, and where better to start from than one that involves a Nigerian star first off. Also, we'll touch on boxing. Daniel Dubois and Usyk were in battle a few days back. And how about friendly fixtures that your favorite teams have been involved in? We have you covered as to that too. One play cash also waiting for you. *347 *880 *3 hash. The code you can use to play one play, that's *347 *880 *3 hash. Or that website, www.oneplay.ng. That's oneplay.ng. It's 500 naira for each entry of yours. And there's 40,000. Several winners, as we do every time we come around on air. Your reward is waiting for you. We'll call you live if you happen to be one of the lucky person to get cash off us. That's what we do every time, right? Surely. Good luck to you in advance, okay? All right, this guy, he's been in the news lately. And what's up with him? How far? What's the latest? Has he moved? Is he still where he was before now? On the pitch, he never has cause to stutter, but he can play on the microphone.
Hi guys, I'm Victor Sime. Keep listening to keep listening to Femi and the Gang on Nigeria Info.
the big name Victor Osimhen.
Hi guys, I am Victor Osimhen. Keep listening to Femi and the Gang.
Yeah, we're listening to Femi and the Gang, by the way. And what's up with Victor Bucci, a ally to the Nigerian star, the man who's been dropping several updates consistently on social media, all of his platforms, whether it's Instagram or X or I can imagine TikTok, all of those places. Bucci, let's just go back to 2 weeks ago, right, when you had dropped an update that Napoli had rejected a few approaches from Galatasaray, who at that time you said had made a second or third approach, and Napoli had said no to it. What was it about that time, 2 weeks ago now, before we come forward to today?
If 2 weeks ago was more about intentionally frustrating Victor James Osimhen.
Okay.
I think the president of Napoli, you know him too well, Aurelio De Laurentiis. The guy, he's one of the biggest cycles when it comes to negotiation in football. Like when I say biggest cycles, I mean biggest cycles. I think there was a time, not with Victor, I think with some other player, where the other club came to negotiate one of his players, told them to travel. They were in Napoli, and told them he's going for fishing.
Wow.
For 2 days, they will have to wait.
Wow.
This guy traveled, president, go fishing. For 2 days, they waited.
Man,
like he's a big psycho. That's why, you know, the relationship between Victor and Napoli has not really been great for the last couple. I think since last year, because there was a verbal agreement not signed before he even went to Galatasaray on loan, where the president did not agree to the agreement verbally. Because there were always verbal agreements in football. It's part of the game.
In life generally too.
So, but he did not agree, and he got Victor. Victor was like, I took you for your words, and you. Time for you to back me up. You frustrated me. Last year, don't forget, Victor was close to going to PSG. When I got the call, it was like, you know, the pack saying they're not already booked private jets.
Oh wow!
He was ready to go to PSG.
Oh, wow!
One day they go airport, he sign moto. 9 days say Napoli president don't increase money.
Oops.
And PSG pulled out.
It's mentally frustrating too. For
the same thing with Saudi Arabia. Deal was agreed with Al Ali, not Al Hilal. He requested for extra 5 million euros again, and they pulled out. And it was Chelsea, because there was this understanding between them and Chelsea, according to something, because they wanted to exchange Lukaku for Victor Osimhen at that time. So it was kind of very complicated. And Victor refused to go to Chelsea because of the wages they offered. So Galatasaray have been on the table for a long time. They have been pressing, but Victor made it very clear to them that he's going to play the full season. Leave transfer alone. Let's focus on football now. After when football is done, then we can come talk about transfers, because he had offers. Offers plenty. But he took his time, went on holiday, relaxed, and concluded that he wanted to return back to Galatasaray. And Galatasaray made their first offer, rejected in like 2 hours. The second offer also rejected. Because Gala, we are kind of negotiating. The lease clause is 75 million euros. That's the lease clause. But Galatasaray wanted to pay the lease clause in installments.
Okay.
Paid 25, depending on the number of years. But Napoli wanted it to be paid. First of all, they wanted to be paid up front. Because the Saudis, Al Hilal, they are willing to pay it. They don't have an issue paying up front. They wanted to they wanted to pay it full.
Big boys.
So that was the first. 2 weeks ago, he wanted to push. He wanted to push Victor to Saudi Arabia. Victor had visited Saudi Arabia 5 times. The more they keep bringing money, the more he keeps refusing. 5 good times. They were still on the table till yesterday when they got tired.
Oh, wow. The Saudi guys.
Yes, they were there, but he told them respectfully he doesn't want to go to Saudi Arabia. Not right now in his career. So it was crazy. So he told them Galatasaray, and the guy was like, these Saudis want to pay my money. They will pay you good money too. Why? And Victor was like, no, it's not. That's why I made it very clear in that tweet that they were intentionally pushing it to Saudi Arabia, and Victor would never go to Saudi Arabia.
Wasn't his priority right now, right?
Yes, priority is he wanted to. He for some good reasons, because he took his time. Galatasaray was home for him. Like I'll tell you for a fact, when the season was ongoing, he never concluded on going to or staying at Galatasaray. He was just focused on the football. That kind of person Victor is. Like he's on. Let's focus now. When the future comes, we think about the future. But Gala pulled some muscles. They were persistent. You don't understand. I was lucky I was in Turkey for 3 weeks or 2 weeks. And if you walk the streets of Galatasaray, if you're a Nigerian, you call Victor free. I'm not playing. I'm not beside the play. If you're a Nigerian and you call Victor Osimhen free, you can even take food free. You can't be mistaken. Say maybe you related to Victor Osimhen family. You are done. They can't give you house. So it was that. It was more than love. When they were telling me, I'm like, what is love? Can't sleep. But when I experienced it, it was crazy. So that was one of the reasons we chose Galatasaray. But also too, they were persistent and they had a good project they are building. I'm lucky. It's lucky for me to I have some pivotal information when it comes to Galatasaray. So they are building a very, very huge project. And you can see they signed with Sane recently.
Yeah.
And right now they are in talks to sign Ederson from Manchester City. So they are going for players that they want to do well in Europe. They want to make a statement in Europe. And whether I like it or not, Victor coming, this automatically is the biggest transfer in Turkish football history.
Amazing.
The record for the highest sale is highest player brought in was El Nesri that Fenerbahce bought with 20 million euros last season. This is going to be 75 million euros. The deal is going to pay 40 million euros straightforward. Then they will pay 35 next year.
Okay.
So it's complicated, but right now Victor is going to Galatasaray. He gave them priority, very priority.
A lot of people have been wondering why is it that for his transfer fee, not too much, top clubs are neglecting him. When I say neglect, I'm coming. When I say neglect, Liverpool went for a Kitike from Frankfurt, who had a much more higher figure in terms of transfer than Victor Osimhen, and it just looks like top clubs are not interested in his services.
That's sorry to stop you there.
No,
I think that's one of the biggest lies ever told, that top clubs were not interested. I don't want to start calling names for some subtle reasons, but I can tell you for a fact Victor rejected two of the biggest European clubs, two of the biggest, one in England, one in Spain. In fact, before when the transfer season was on, the sporting director of one of the biggest clubs in Spain, Mr. Victor, 3 times in Istanbul. 3 times. One of the biggest clubs in Spain, no cap. But one of the biggest issues, we had 2 issues.
Okay.
I think there were 3 of the clubs that were willing to pay him what he was currently earning at Napoli. 12 million euros. And he made it very, very clear to all clubs interested, I am never going to take a wage cut.
Oh, okay.
I can tell you one club in England where Devil did their name wanted him to take a wage cut. They were so keen. He was their first choice. But it was on 12 million euros. You're not giving him what's close to 12 million euros. And he made it very clear, I would not take a wage cut. Instead, I will not play football and take a wage cut. I will not take a wage cut. And for me, I understand him not taking it. Why would he take a wage cut?
When I'm getting better.
If a club like Napoli, if a club as Napoli can pay him 12 million euros, a Galatasaray are paying him far more than they would 12 million euros now for this is deal. Far more, trust me. So why should one of the biggest clubs in the world coming to him and telling me take a wage cut because say what you want offer him because he be big club. Because he be big club? I don't get it. What does he have to prove to you? What does he have to show to you to prove I won't come Premier League, can't deliver? We overrate this Premier League too much, man. Sorry. So top clubs were till when the deal was agreed day before yesterday, when Napoli president came back from his vacation and they met somewhere, it was a conversation with the president of Galatasaray, Obsek. So they concluded the deal. This is what, and they exchanged documents today. So it was top clubs were interested. It was not trust. Even Liverpool. Let me give you an exclusive. Last window before Victor went to Galatasaray, the last day of the deal, Liverpool made a call asking for Victor, and he told them, "I have given my word already to Galatasaray."
Okay.
Right now, I'm heading towards the Jets, going to Istanbul. And if you know Victor so well, Victor is a man of his words. Trust me. If he tells you, "I'm going to do this," I'm going to do it. But if he doesn't do it, they do. So he's that kind of person that they do. So the biggest lie, please. I know Nigerians are actually very stubborn. I think I posted something recently and someone was telling me which big clubs. But Fabrizio said it. No, on a good day. That's why I think it's on this live I have nothing to prove. Fabrizio said it in his Here We Go. If you go and watch it towards the last 10, say top European clubs we are interested. Top European clubs. You can go and check it now. Nobody go to tell me say who are the top European clubs. But they'll tell me say and they try to promote who am I promoting at the end of the day. So that's why you tell me say if you call me, I said they call me, no call me, I'll call you Yamaka Cletins.
I'm happy you came here now.
Because that's a big lie.
Moving from 2 weeks back to yesterday, or was it 2 days back when you put out that tweet yesterday? Where are we? Like, are there still lines that need to be crossed and I's that need to be dotted? or is it the way people announce it's happened? This person has moved. Is everything concluded yet?
Everything is concluded 90% pending medicals.
Okay.
Personal terms have been thrashed out weeks ago.
Okay.
But what was remaining was just an agreement with Napoli.
Okay.
That it took a lot of time for the Napoli delegation. By the way, we had two Napoli delegations, two of their players, their vice president, his name is Abdullah Kavuku, and one of the best agents in the world, George Gadi. They were the contingents that traveled from Galatasaray to Napoli to negotiate this deal. Even though when they went there, they never concluded when they went there. That's crazy. They were there for like 3 or 4 days. There was no conclusion. They have to go back to Istanbul for the president, for Napoli president here to set. So that was it. So right now we're just waiting for confirmation when Victor is going to travel to Napoli to Istanbul for medicals and then signing. That's the only line remaining. Signing and medicals and signing, because you have to do medicals, like it's fact.
All right, guys, you just heard that here on this Game On Show with Femi and the Gang, a man with an inside knowledge of this transfer that has been in the works for a while now. Buchiano Kalalaba just telling us where we are. I'll go to the phone lines now to pick a few calls of yours. We do have more transfer stories to come, by the way. Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta has been speaking about his desire to see the team sign more players who could be in line to join the Gunners. And how about Manchester United and this consistent pursuit of theirs? How about Liverpool too? You know, over those mentioned the name of a striker that the Reds could be going for. All of those we have to come your way on the show tonight. Over now to the phone line still to hear from you. 0201 277 0993. That's 0201 277 0993. We're still streaming live on Facebook. Shout out to my guy Femi Taiwo, and on YouTube too. You can drop your comments on the Facebook stream. All right, we'll read a few of your comments from there, as well as YouTube. All right, feel free to drop them there if you can. Facebook is Nigeria Info 99.3. That's Nigeria Info 99.3. YouTube is just Nigeria Info FM. That's how you can find us on those social media platforms. Over now to your calls. Hello, how are you doing? Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, welcome.
Good evening, Overdose.
Overdose is saying hi.
Yeah, good evening to you. Good evening.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, this is Daniel from Ojo.
Welcome, Daniel.
You see, we were just blaming Osimhen for nothing. You understand? So I just feel, because like Buchi said, once Osimhen puts something like, okay, I want to do something personally, you get, this is what I want to do. You can't, Osimhen is one of the best strikers in the world now. You can't expect him to reduce his wages because maybe he wants to play. You understand? Play for a big club. It's his decision to make to reduce it if he wants to reduce it. They don't force players to do that. Then for this Super Falcons, for me, I hope they score with 3 goals, and the coach start the team that he played last time.
Okay.
Yes, because I noticed the team that he played last time, they were very fluid in playing football, to score goals. But the ones they were playing in the first team in the group stage.
Network has just taken that call off, but I'm happy you were able to land before that happened. Call me back if you can, if you want to share even more. Sorry about that. Hello?
Hey, humanity.
Good evening, welcome.
Juma, world champion.
Okay.
I don't know if Buchi is still in the studio.
Yes, he is.
You want to pursue me?
Laba. Labalistic.
Afana, what did happen?
Laba, it's such a pleasure for me to speak with you. It's my first time, anyway.
Oh, it's a big pleasure too. It's a big pleasure too.
Proud Ajeguli boy, when the Chelsea fan on this side of the divide. I know you're an Arsenal fan.
I'm going to sleep, I beg.
It's still far for Nashao to become world champion. But on the Victor Osimhen issue,
yeah,
I think I want to thank you for the insight. I like it so much. And I want to say maybe it's time for Nigerian players to be helping Nigerian journalists to make names. For example, if from time to time Nigerian players post the handle of this Nigerian journalist, I think it will help them to say more. We don't have to depend on foreign journalists to give us breaking news, Victor Osimhen to Gala or Lukman to Inter. No, we should be having such insight from our own journalists back home who know these guys sometimes one-to-one. You see, but we don't have to depend on Fabrizio or Benjekos to have news from our own country.
Yeah, you're right. And Buchi will tell us more, actually. Let's go in for this commercial break. He will tell us more after this.
Life can be anything, but make yours a party that never stops. With Desperados, the beer with a Latin vibe. Vibe out, let loose, and turn the heat all the way up. Because with Desperados, the party is wherever you want it to be.
Grab a Desperados and ignite your party spirit. Desperados, beer with a Latin vibe. Enjoy responsibly. Not for sale to persons under the age of 18.
Looking for ways to save your data? It starts with your apps. Deleting unused apps helps, but there is more. Most apps have data saver modes. Activate them to control data usage. You can also go to settings to turn off auto updates. Lastly, close unused apps to save data when you ain't using your apps. These changes can make a big difference. For more information, visit your mobile operator's website or consumer.ncc.gov.ng for more helpful tips. Stay connected and enjoy smarter data usage. This message is brought to you by the Association of Telecom Operators and Nigerian Communications Commission.
Oh yeah, pay your money from the back. I beg, I don't get change, oh.
Conductor, take the money.
When I don't come again. Where I won't find change for this big money now?
Oga, just take the money.
Auntie, I don't get change, oh. If you know say you don't get change, you better come down now.
Calm down, boss. No need for change. I go pay for everybody inside this bus. Plus you and the driver sef.
Cash, madam. You get money, oh.
No be so. I just want share the goodness. In fact, soft drink, bring one Malta Guinness for everybody.
It's always a good time to share goodness and spread positivity. Malta Guinness. Enjoy a world of good.
My guy, should you still spend plenty money on top fuel and every day na social mechanic wahala on top of the side motorcycle? Oh yeah, now switch to Spiro today. Spiro electric motorcycle. Now they use fuel and na small maintenance to take the kakaraka. When your battery run down, just swap am in 2 minutes for any of our swap stations and ride on. We are ranger for logistics, or kind of business, and our daily waka. Spiro, smart, strong, stress-free. No fuel, no wahala. Just to carry go. Make you call 070-000-97797. Don't get it started.
In the kitchen game, there are players and then Agba Ballers, MVP, Player of the Year, 10-0, no rival. Become an Agba Baller with a new improved Maggi chicken flavor made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric to bring out your top game in the kitchen. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, my game changer.
What you're about to taste is so hot, it's got basket mouth singing.
Mini me, Ninja Pepe flavor. Yeah. Mini me, Ninja Pepe flavor. Chris. Heat.
Nothing brings the heat like the bold taste of Mini Me Noodles Niger Pepper flavor. Try it today and see for yourself. Mini Me Noodles Niger Pepper flavor. Slap it like it's hot.
Na so I dey on my own. Na a message enter my phone. Fiam. I can't click am. Fiam. Na so my money for account go. Fiam. Hey, if to say na Airtel you dey use, dem for first alert you before you click am. Airtel dey identify spammers, then alert dem customers with AI-powered service to make sure say you no fall mugu for wuruwuru scam messages. No charges, no subscription needed. Me sef dey go join Airtel. Fiam. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Hey guys, there's great food, amazing people, lively music. Yeah, but the vibe is missing.
I know what this party needs. Bartender, it's time for Seagram's Imperial Black Whiskey.
Okay, sir.
Guys, this is the vibe of Niger. Cheers! Every celebration needs an Imperial Black Whiskey. Seagram's Imperial Black Whiskey celebrates the vibe of Niger. Not for pregnant women and persons under the age of 18. Drink responsibly.
Start your day and have a good time.
Kivo Crema.
Where you need to have the break time.
Kivo Crema.
It's not tea or garita.
Kivo
The conversation, your views and suggestions.
We talk on Nigeria Info.
Keep listening to Femi and the Gang on Nigeria Info.
Hi guys, I am Victor Simeon. Keep listening to Femi and the Gang on Nigeria Info. Peace.
Welcome back. It's Game On. We are Femi and the Gang on Nigeria Info. Chuma, Overdose, Buchi, all in the studio, ready to have fun with you. We've been doing that since 7 p.m. courtside, first off from 7 to 7:30. And then we went on to Game On. We've touched on Nigeria Super Falcons, our chances against South Africa tomorrow. We'll bring to you that game live on Nigeria Info. Coverage should start by 4:45 p.m., but the game starts by 5 p.m. So join us for that one if you can. And now it's time to touch on transfer stories, and our first territory is Nigeria's Victor Osimhen. You're dropping your thoughts already on social media. This one says, Chuma, please tell Osimhen's friend Buchi that Victor should be grateful he's been offered a wage cut to join any of Liverpool, Chelsea or City. It's not about how good he is, there are other factors. Chris from Ikeja has that message.
The annoying thing about this wage cut of a team is how much will Ugo Ekitike be earning at Liverpool? Close like 12 to 15 million euros.
Right.
Yes, close like 12 to 15 million euros. So Ugo Ekitike, when career, whenever scored each 20, whenever scored 16 league goals at 23 years old. They offer them 12 to 15. But if Victor, you're telling Victor to take a wage cut. Can you imagine the imagination? So now others can take, you can pay them well. Right. But when it comes to Victor, you say one of the best strikers in the world. I think Nigerians, we have something about trying to prove a point, especially when it comes to this Premier League of 18. Why should he take a pay cut? Why? And there's a difference in pay cut. Yeah. If he's earning 12, and you can tell him maybe I can pay you 10, I can pay you 11 or 10, okay. And also note the tax in England is crazy.
Yes.
That tax will cut your neck. Yeah. If you are earning like 11, if you go like 8, and you go see pay agents, pay some other things.
Or even less, I should say.
So it's crazy. Yeah. So I think it's just weird to see people saying that if you take away page cut and go and prove what? Prove you to what? You don't speak to play before. I think if all strikers are available in the world, if there's a striker that can make it in any club, it's Victor. Because it's a mixture of everything. Good football, jago football, in there everywhere. It's very, very, very dynamic. So think it would be interested in. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Let's be serious.
Which I'm going to send you to Ghana, but just take a pay cut when you walk there. Yeah, just joking, by the way. But yeah, good evening, Chuma, Dizo, and Buchia. Mario from Bagada. I was so happy the coach finally listened and benched the Shoala and started to take in Esther Koronko and his way. I think we can improve with our passes, and Rashida Tajibade needs to improve her decision making or sit on the bench too. Too many loose balls, and she's been consistently poor all tournament. Well, the irony is that she's been woman of the match for many of these games. So that's the funny thing.
Who that?
Rashida Tajibade.
She's the best player in the team.
Yeah,
any complaints?
He's saying he's
blind. He's blind.
And all that.
She's blind.
Thank you for your message, Mario from Bagada. Thank you for speaking to us. I'm Chooks from Ikorodu. Please, Chuma, Overdose, and Buchi. Any updates about Victor Gyökeres and Arsenal? Stay with us. We're coming to even more as to transfer stories. Teta has been saying one or twos like that. Nigeria will beat South Africa tomorrow. No worries. AY from Magodo Estate has that one also on WhatsApp. Good evening, Chuma, Overdose, and Buchi. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there is such a thing in football where a team has the technical team that reviews their previous game to see weakness and thereafter devises strategies to ensure that the lapses are not exploited by an opponent in subsequent games. I wish the Super Falcons victory. Olaide with this. Olaide, yes, you can look at errors. In fact, the coach does it in some of these clubs. Tells the players, sit down, let's watch it together. Some of the times the coach decides to watch alone. They have the technical team to and then come through with recommendations on where mistakes were made and how they can correct it. If that's what you're asking for as to the Super Falcons, then I'm sure they should be looking at that part too. Same with South Africa as well. Good evening, Chuma, Overdose, and Buchi. I never knew Nigeria was banned from playing the AFCON in the late 90s. Thanks for educating me. Good luck to the Super Falcons tomorrow. Paul from Igondo with that. Yes, Paul. We won the Nations Cup in '94. We should have gone to defend our crown in '96. There were political issues between Nigeria and South Africa, led by our president then, Sani Abacha. So he made us pull out of the AFCON. So the AFCON did not have complete teams. Eventually, CAF said, you cannot do this to us now, and banned us from the next AFCON in 1998. Yes, sir. Hello, guys. I really don't know if I'm happy with Starboy Osimhen going to Galatasaray in life. Living when the ovation is loudest is a religion. What more can Victor achieve in Turkey that he didn't achieve last season? The question now is, will he still get the massive love for the duration of the contract? His experience at Napoli should have served as an inspiration, as an experience. Uche from Wiltshire has this one from the United Kingdom. Uche, thank you for that. I'll just take a few more now, and then okay, I think AK from Apapa. Afternoon over here. I'm not too sure, AK, what you're sending through. My regards to you, my bro. I'm really enjoying you guys. I like to bring up this very issue anytime, any soon. What can Labalaba say concerning this clause? I'm not okay. I think you sent a picture. Says Victor Osimhen's transfer finally agreed as Napoli had clause to prevent Serie A returning 75 million deal with Galatasaray. I'm not sure where you got this screenshot of yours from.
I've seen the report about anti-Italian club that we can go to Italian clubs in 2 years. I can't confirm that.
Okay.
I've seen the report, but nobody told me that, and I didn't bother to ask. What I'm setting off is Napoli will get 10% of future sale. Like if it's going, they wanted 20%. Imagine. So they because of one or two things, that's what I'm setting off. But that anti-clause to Italian club, I'm not setting off. That doesn't mean it's not right though. But from my own angle, I don't know about it.
Okay, well, overdose, you should be knowing about this one and be happy about it. That Manchester United have announced the signing of Mbuemo from Brentford for a transfer fee.
Yeah, of course.
Worth about £70 million.
Well, Mbuemo, good signing.
For 3 weeks now, I don't need push around. 1 month, finally sorted now.
My brother,
you should be giving yourself relief, bro.
I mean, Arsenal have still been chasing Gyökeres and go.
You did find who to put over Buchi Ansar in place. He has to go to your team that signed four players so far. He's still calling your name.
At least we've signed 3.
Him and
at least Seb Gyökeres,
the Paraguayan defender.
The Gyökeres is insulting. He said no to Manchester United.
No. The thing is not. He said no, not because it was Manchester United.
You know,
but because let me tell you, this is exclusive now.
Okay.
Because at that time, Manchester United were also looking at Victor Osimhen.
When he even said no to Manchester United, at that time, Arsenal were not even interested in him.
He knew that Man United wanted to sign Victor Osimhen. So
no.
You just said it now that one team that had devil in their name wanted to sign Victor.
We have
Gyökeres was aware of that.
We have Debbie Devil. He's a club name somewhere.
Let me even tell you one thing. Man United will get a striker. They will get either Benjamin Sesko or Oli Watkins. They're looking at those two guys to sign. Gyökeres, I don't know when you guys will sign him, but we've signed him.
On Gyökeres, I think Ubato is trying to get a free shot, but it's not going to work.
Yeah, he's trying to get some shots.
It's not going to work.
Has Arsenal signed Victor Gyökeres?
What I'm telling you is that it will happen. It's a matter of when, not even how.
It will happen. How many players have Chelsea signed?
No. The problem with the Gyökeres, deal, it's not on Gyökeres. It's not on Arsenal. It is on the Sporting Lisbon president. There are some presidents that are crazy.
Yeah, like Tottenham Hotspur,
Napoli. There are some presidents that are so crazy.
But they had a gentleman's agreement before.
Verbal agreement between and the player. Same thing Jonathan had with Osimhen, that he was going to leave. And he still messed up the agreement.
They pay the money now. You guys want to pay.
Get the point.
No, there's no point.
See, Chuma.
Chuma. Yes.
Chuma, please overdose mic.
Why? He doesn't like competition. The money.
There's a time. If you have an agreement to somebody, if about agreement, we don't shake and say okay. Because when you agree, it does not mean the transfer is made immediately. That's not the way it's done.
True.
Document have to be signed, then the transfer will be made, but the agreement has to be reached first. So we don't agree, say, okay, this is what we are doing, this is what we are doing. And then we travel, go house. And that's when you message me and say, no, don't agree with anymore. Because these guys this is not $1 deal. This is billions of dollars kind of deal.
Very good. It's good that you're bringing up this.
It's huge money.
Uchi, do you know that we had an agreement on a deal and you are still owing me up till now?
What was that?
That deal that you said I should send the account number. You know it was.
Who do that?
See you.
See your money.
These two men. These two men. Muna go talk in private. I beg, avoid me.
You are still owing me for that.
I paid you half.
No, half. Was that the agreement?
Did you work?
Was that the agreement?
You just sit at home and get a lot.
Was that the agreement?
This guy not working. Sit at home get a lot.
Gucci, was that the agreement?
You're selfish.
You see.
Mbeumo is 25 and has signed a long-term deal with Manchester United. Officially, their second signing officially as to documented stuff. Mateus Cunha and now this guy Mbeumo from Brentford. Meanwhile, Brentford had been in the news too because the other guy, Visa, there were talks that Brentford wanted to start new contract talks with him, but he looks like a guy who's keen on leaving too. Come like saying, I won't scatter this Brentford team in totality. Arsenal are also in the news too. The boss of the Gunners, Mikel Arteta, has vowed that the Gunners will still make further signings in this transfer window. And he was saying this, hinting on more new arrivals joining their preseason tour to Asia as talks continue over the move for that guy overdose and which you were speaking about, Victor Gyökeres. Arsenal have landed in Singapore. In fact, that happened yesterday officially. They're going to play a few friendly games against AC Milan and Newcastle before heading to Hong Kong, where they will take on Tottenham Hotspur on the 31st of July. 3 of their 4 new signings are part of this team that have gone to Hong Kong, or will go to Hong Kong later, but that have already arrived in Singapore. They are Martin Zubimendi, Kepa Arrizabalaga, and Christian Norgard. Noni Madueke has been given a bit more time to rest because he was part of the FIFA Club World Cup experience with Chelsea. That's why he's not part of this team that has traveled to Singapore. And I'll share some quotes from Arteta to help you out. He said there's still a long time in the window and we're seeking still. In terms of numbers, we are short and we have to improve the depth and quality of the squad. We are constantly looking in the market. Until that happens, focus on the players we have and focus on them. And I'm very pleased with what I have seen in the last 10 to 15 days. It's like shaking the tree again, bringing new faces, and they bring new excitement, new energy as well. Gyökeres is so good. He was on 39 league goals for the 2024-2025 season. The closest guy to him last season was Mbappe on 31 league goals, and Arsenal are really keen to getting him. Beyond that, though, the Gunners are also closing in on wrapping up this move for Valencia centre-back Christian Mosquera for about £17 million. And Arsenal are hoping to end a 5-year wait for silverware in the Premier League. We know that they've been going on this back-to-back experience. It's 21 years officially since they last won the Premier League title. They won the FA Cup like 5 years ago, and Arteta wants to get the title again. I'll get Buchi's thoughts on these drives from Arteta and Arsenal shortly. But right now, I just want to share with you some important information. I'm sure that you would have heard this saying in the past that if the desirable is not available, the available becomes desirable. But you don't have to think about that when you're thinking of a brandy that tastes as good as Firemore brandy, because this one is some serious stuff. Firemore brandy is the brandy for those who do not settle for less. They desire to fire more, and they also want to push boundaries, break the rules the right way now, rewrite scripts, and go on and achieve successes for themselves. When others fire, they fire more. Firemore brandy is the spirit for the extraordinary, the drink of choice for those who dare for more. Made with quality ingredients and carefully selected materials, Firemore brandy unlocks your boldness and audacity to even reach for more. You want to join that revolution now, I can imagine, of those who don't settle for less, who are like, oh boy, there's more in life I want to achieve. And you can grab that bottle of Firemore brandy for yourself and raise a glass to the bold, the fearless, and the unapologetic. It's flexible, so you can take it directly, as plain as it is, or mix it with your favorite mixers in a form of cocktail or something. You can discover your choice and go for it. Firemore brandy is available for supplies at Niger 1 and Niger 3 Trade Fair Market. Also at Ojoye Market, Mushin, and so many other places around Nigeria where you have good drinks being sold. And you can also follow on social media to catch up with the promotions and the giveaways and all the great information around Firemore brandy. The handle is at Firemore_brandy. That's FIREMORE_brandy. It's not for pregnant women or persons under the age of 18. It's important you also drink responsibly. Uchi, this Arsenal thing, honestly, you guys have been serious. Well done to you, and that's why I said I needed you to respond to overdose playfully now. Sorry, because
you guys,
you made 4 signings already. Sorry,
I didn't say you guys.
That's your Arsenal, not your people.
No, I'm not an Arsenal fan.
Oh, you've changed.
Not that I've gone to another club. I'm on vacation.
After the heartbreak of last season.
No, when they win a trophy, I'll come back.
Okay.
So right now, I'm just please just refer to me as a journalist.
Just they play.
Okay, your ex.
Yes, not my ex.
Okay.
I'll go back to them. I'll everly go back, but right now I'm not an Arsenal fan.
Okay. Arsenal have been serious enough to sign 4 players so far,
All right, thank
which
you.
by their standards is impressive, honestly.
Is it?
Yes, now 4. And Zubimendi, I know we like seeing our Beans players, as in our modest players.
Ruben Nogard, Kepa, and Ahmad Wiki.
Kepa, we know he's not going to be first choice, so let me keep Kepa aside. But let me say 3 major signings and then Kepa. Because Nogard, true, and I'm not going to lose guard with that guy around the place. But now you're also going for the Valencia defender. And at the same time, I thought you were sorted in defense. You have the partnership already of those.
I think he wanted a right-footed defender or something. He wanted a tall defender.
Even when you have Timber already coming through from
I think Timber will play predominantly as a right back. So I think he just wants like an expert defender. He just wants more option because Arsenal suffered last season.
and
when Gabriel Magalhaes was out for long, Kvyat came in. Kvyat did a good job. Saliba too got injured. So I think he wants a special player. I know a good team needs at least 4 central defenders for a full season. So I think you just want 4 central defenders: Saliba, Gabriel, Mosquera, and Kvyat. I think that's what he's looking for.
From Valencia.
And thank you, yes. Overdose and Bucci. I'll get to the phone lines again shortly, but
no, talk to me. This is Overdose sleep every day.
No, but both of you, I want to find out from both of you.
So
which team has done the best business in the transfer window so far? We know the guys that went for the Club World Cup when in a hurry to sign. Man City quickly signed that time before they went for Club World Cup.
Yeah.
Chelsea also got 1 or 2 before going
they
for
signed,
Club World Cup.
what's this former Lyon player?
You want to start calling them
Checky. Who again did they sign?
Well, you now look at Liverpool who've done vets. I'm going for Ekitike. That boy name, they always make me stutter.
Ekitike, yeah.
Liverpool have done like 2 signings. Vets, of course, the biggest amount.
And the Dutchman, that defender, what's that his
like
name?
2 signings for Liverpool. Biggest signing will certainly be Florian Wirtz. And they're still going for Ekitike. They don't mind spending 70 or so, according to reports, to get this guy from the Bundesliga to come to their territory. Chelsea have done, Man City have done stuff. Arsenal now, Manchester United now have gotten Buemo to... Okay, let me say, which team do you think is the most complete now, as things stand? By complete, I'm saying you already had a good team or you now bought, and every loophole, Bucci now saying Arsenal have a good defense, but it will be nice to have backup. At the same time, I'm sure Bucci will agree that with all of these signings Arsenal have signed, until they sign that points man, Arsenal are not complete for the title chase next season. I'm wondering which team you think is most complete now.
For me, I'll go with Chelsea.
Oh wow,
Chelsea are they'll be more complete than every other team because of the fact that they have players who can even substitute in the first 11. They have plenty players, so much so that they even had to sell
Noni and then
George, the goalkeeper, to Bournemouth, Petrovic.
Yeah.
They had to sell him because you still have Jorgensen, you still have Sanchez. You know, these are top goalkeepers, and you look at the fact that they still went on to buy Gittin. They bought a man who says his favorite chicken part is the lap. You understand? And then, of course,
nice one.
Signed João Pedro. You know, so Chelsea, and you look at what they did at the FIFA Club World Cup.
Yeah.
So I think for me personally, I'll say Chelsea are the most complete team. Yes, Man City have done business. Man United are not even serious. They are not even,
when were you
from a Man United POV, like you always say, from a Man United POV, they need an SUV because at the end of the day, they needed to bring in 1 defender, 1 midfield player, 1 goalkeeper, and 1 striker.
Feels like amongst the top guys that are the most incomplete. The way you're sounding amongst the top teams.
That Cisco song, incomplete. They should be playing for Man United.
Oh wow!
Even though it seems they have everything, they are still incomplete.
Bucci, your
and
thoughts?
they can't compete.
That's why you finished 16th last time.
I don't like really stress my brain. I think the team for me that looks more done the best business
Close to
for
perfection.
me. I think I'll say Liverpool. Because for a team that won the league last year, with their level of ambition, I'm like, what's now won't win World Cup or Nations Cup? I don't understand. Because I think they've done some fantastically good business. For a week was a statement signing.
Yeah.
For a team that has no problem with attacking players, they have supposed there. Are you going to sign a Florian Wirtz?
Spending 100 plus or so.
Crazy. That's a great signing. And now they are close to signing Ugo Ekitike. I have nothing against him. I think they're signing based on good talents and the future reasons. But right now, he's good, he's talented, but let's see. But they are making some good. I think they signed one other person. Who they signed? Aside from that, they signed one other guy like that.
Yeah, it's a couple of.
I don't forget the guy's name. But for me, I think that's why we saw. Look at that Liverpool team. from their okay, they are bringing this Mama Dwafizvili from Valencia, one of the best goalkeepers. And right now they have him and they have Alisson Becker again. So they have 2 world-class goalkeepers. They brought in a Frimpong to replace Alexander Arnold. Frimpong can mark, but I think the difference is Frimpong can mark. He's also very, very fast. White Trent also is good when it comes to like final balls. They signed Kekes, one of the best left backs in the league, and they still have Robertson. I think Robertson might leave, but they signed Kekes. So they have a competition in their squad. So I'll go with Liverpool. They look more ambitious
Jeremy
and very
Frimpong
dangerous.
as well.
Yeah, Jeremy Frimpong.
Jeremy
Yeah, that's the right back. I corner and I get Bola for
Then
me.
Kekes, Florian Wirtz, and then Freddie Goodman. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking now.
Then, of course, they also signed Kirsty McLean. I don't know, really.
You have to Google to know this.
No, I don't Google.
This message on WhatsApp is for you guys. I think it's perhaps on Bucci and Osimhen as to why. Says it's from Christian Anozie. Shout out to you, Chris Anozie, by the way. Nice to hear from you. Says we can't vouch. Says why. He puts a question mark for those who are asking why did Osimhen not go to a bigger club. And this is his perspective. He says we can't vouch for his real age. What's his passport color? Non-EU players take up the slots, which are limited. His injury record is something the club will be wary of. All these...
What injury record?
All these make a club circumspect in signing him. He's going for the money, which is understandable. Same thing with Okocha and okay.
If he was going for the money, would have gone to Saudi Arabia. Do you know how much they're offering you?
It is. Yes, okay.
The Saudi's last offer was crazy. So if he's 100% the money would have come to Saudi. 100% the money would go to Saudi. And you say injury records. What injury records? He only got injured last season. Just the injury was a still injury. It was out because of precaution. He missed only 1 match. If you are injured last season at Galatasaray, just 1.
Came in after the season.
Because when we come play Nations Cup, they run like madman on Nations Cup. You don't play the whole match in finals. So I think we try to make his what injury prone. The only big injury issue he has had was when he had that facial injury, and that's so understandable with Skriniar when he had screw in his head or screw in his face,
and he had to wear that.
And he had nerve injury. Nerve. Right. You know what nerve had to involve with the veins. So that was a different kind of injury because it was his face.
Yeah.
So what are you telling me? Injury prone? What? Which club are they with the sports him?
All right. Somebody. I give up on you, Bucci. Another person is coming for you right now. Says, please help me to ask Bucci why he hates Barcelona so much. Is it because they have dealt Arsenal a big blow in the Champions League? Chuma, please tell him to be honest.
Barcelona is
Femi
one
from the US. Yeah,
Barcelona is one of the most I did radio. One of the most unfortunate clubs for me. I think when it comes. The good thing about me, I used to tell people about my journalism. I'm a journalist, but I want to enjoy football. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I've been an Arsenal fan since when I was like 13 years old. So because they give me work with journalists, I can't say no, I'm a journalist. I don't go enjoy football. All of them are the couple. Hey, sorry. sorry.
Well, those give me the guy a red card.
Sorry.
Give me red.
Sorry.
He doesn't deserve you a red card. He deserves to be kicked out of this studio.
I'm a fan. I love football. And I remember that Champions League that I'm not going to play. That was the first time I cried.
Oh wow, 2006, have you?
I cried, tears, 3 tears. I think I was watching the ball. Brian and one guy house, everybody, the house was full, everybody full everywhere. It was crazy.
Barcelona, Arsenal.
And after that Champions League final. So that was the final. I know I started disliking Thierry. There's nothing Thierry would do in my life that was good for me.
That's why you keep your happy.
Thierry, I will never like him.
Yeah,
sorry.
Fight with you. Remember that.
I will never like him.
Respect
for me,
when it comes to Wazobia FM, you will never like him.
The
one interviewing him.
If you come, I will do my work now.
No, you won't.
No, see,
I
will never take a picture with him.
Are you serious?
No, never. It's personal. I know I hate him.
Yeah, well,
So that evening it got me so angry, and I disliked Barcelona from my soul. And there's recent histories when they robbed Arsenal 2 runs per person. That red card. Recent history with Chelsea of Rebel. So Barca has been a very, very indirectly corrupt club. So I don't do the corruption.
Okay. Let's go. Voila. Another disclaimer, by the way, guys. Disclaimer. Let's go find another commercial break. One return, we'll wrap up the show. We touch on what happened with Usyk and Dubai. A few more transfer stories and results of friendly games that we had over the weekend, including the Eco International Cup that came to an end in Lagos yesterday, Sunday. One play cash too. We'll be making the call to you if you're lucky enough to get that money off us. www.oneplay.ng, the website you can use to play, or the code *347 *880 *3#. 40,000 waiting for you in a bit. We'll still keep Buchi. Let him just stay with us until 10 p.m. So
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens.